Over 60 and can't sleep through the night? You're not alone. For many older adults, it's the same story. You fall asleep fine, but then, almost like clockwork, you're wide awake at 2 or 3 in the morning, staring at the ceiling. And here's the surprising part. The small glass of water you thought was helping might actually be the very thing waking you up. We've been told all our lives that drinking water before bed is healthy. It hydrates, flushes out toxins, and keeps the body refreshed. But what nobody explains is that when it comes to sleep, plain water doesn't relax your nerves, it doesn't keep you warm, and it doesn't deliver the nutrients your body needs in order to stay asleep. Instead, it heads straight to your bladder. And as we age, our bladder becomes much more sensitive and less capable of holding fluid through the night. That means even a small amount can trigger the urge to get up, pulling you out of the deepest stage of sleep. And once you're awake, it can feel nearly impossible to settle back down. Here's something most people don't realize. After 60, your body changes in ways that make this problem even worse. The hormone that helps you retain fluid naturally declines. Melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time for deep sleep, is produced in smaller amounts year after year. Meanwhile, your bladder becomes more reactive, making those middle-of-the-night wake-ups far more common. But here's the good news. The issue isn't drinking at night. The issue is drinking the wrong thing. Instead of skipping your evening, drink completely, which can leave you parched and restless. You can switch to special bedtime drinks that actually work with your body instead of against it. These drinks do more than just quench your thirst. They supply nutrients like magnesium to calm tense muscles, glycine to quiet the brain and lower your core temperature, and tryptophan to help your body produce serotonin and melatonin, the building blocks of deep, natural rest. Some even help your body hold on to hydration in your tissues instead of sending it straight to your bladder, meaning you sleep longer without interruptions. And here's the best part. You don't need a large glass. Just one small, warm cup at the right time can be enough to make a noticeable difference in how deeply you sleep, sometimes as soon as the very first night. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 powerful bedtime drinks that older adults can use instead of water. Each of these drinks has been shown to help people over 60 fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more refreshed. Some are cozy and familiar, others may be new to you, but all of them are safe, simple, and easy to prepare in just a few minutes at home. And here's why you'll want to stay with me until the very end. The number 1 drink on this list doesn't just help you sleep. It also nourishes your muscles, supports collagen, and can leave your legs feeling lighter, stronger, and more energized by morning. For many seniors, that one change alone has been enough to transform both their nights and their mornings. So, if you've been struggling with restless nights, waking up at 2 a.m., or feeling groggy in the morning no matter how early you go to bed, the answers you've been searching for might be just a few minutes away. And one more thing, I'd love to hear from you. Have you already found a bedtime drink that helps you sleep better? If so, please share your story in the comments below. Your tip could be exactly what another senior needs to finally get a full night of rest. Number 5. Warm, unsweetened almond milk. Let's start with a simple but powerful choice. Warm, unsweetened almond milk. Most people think of cow's milk when it comes to sleep because of the old advice to drink a glass of warm milk before bed. But for many seniors, dairy becomes harder to digest with age. Lactose intolerance, bloating, or late-night indigestion can make cow's milk more of a problem than a solution. That's why almond milk often works better. It's gentler on the stomach, lower in calories, and doesn't cause the same digestive upset. So why does it work for sleep? Almond milk is naturally rich in magnesium and tryptophan. Magnesium is sometimes called nature's relaxer. It calms overstimulated nerves, eases tight muscles, and reduces the electrical activity in your brain that keeps you feeling wired when you want to wind down. Meanwhile, tryptophan is an amino acid your body converts into serotonin and then into melatonin, your natural sleep hormone. Together, they create the perfect conditions for deeper, longer sleep. And this isn't just theory. In a 2014 study published in the Journal of Research and Medical Sciences, Adults who drank almond milk twice a day for 2 weeks increased their average deep sleep time by 22 minutes. They also woke up fewer times at night and felt more alert. In the morning, the best way to use almond milk for sleep is to warm about 120 to 150 milliliters, just half a cup. Drink it about 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime, not right before you lie down. Choose plain, unsweetened almond milk without additives, and if you like, add a pinch of cinnamon. Cinnamon not only improves flavor, but it also helps support healthy blood circulation and balances blood sugar, which can keep your sleep more stable. So if you want a cozy, gentle bedtime ritual, almond milk is a wonderful place to start. It nourishes your nervous system, supports your body's natural sleep rhythm, and makes your evening routine feel comforting. Number 4. Chamomile tea. Next up is a classic, chamomile tea. Chamomile has been used for centuries as a natural calming remedy. Unlike sleeping pills, which essentially force your body into drowsiness, chamomile works gently with your nervous system to encourage relaxation. That makes it perfect for seniors because it won't leave you groggy or dependent on medication. The secret lies in a plant compound called apigenin. This flavonoid binds to special receptors in your brain, the same receptors that help regulate anxiety, stress, and sleep. When apigenin activates these receptors, your brain waves slow down, your heart rate steadies, and your body begins its natural transition into sleep mode. In fact, you might notice it working within minutes. Your eyelids get heavy, your thoughts slow down, and your breathing deepens. That's the beauty of chamomile. It doesn't knock you out. It simply reminds your body that it's safe to rest. The science is strong too. In a 2015 study published in the Journal of Advanced Nursing, women over 65 who drank chamomile tea nightly for 2 weeks reported big improvements in sleep quality. On average, they fell asleep 16 minutes faster, woke up 30% less often, and 80% of them said their sleep felt deeper and more pleasant. To prepare chamomile tea for sleep, steep 1 tea bag or 1 teaspoon of dried flowers in hot water for about 5 to 7 minutes. Then let it cool to a warm, comfortable temperature. Drink it about 45 minutes before bed. If you want more warmth and comfort, add a slice of fresh ginger or a drop of natural vanilla. But avoid adding honey or sugar, especially if you're managing blood sugar. Chamomile is especially helpful if your mind tends to race at night or if anxiety is what keeps you awake. If you've been going to bed with your head full of thoughts, a simple cup of chamomile could be the natural solution you've been looking for. Number 3. Lightly warmed coconut water. This next one might surprise you. Coconut water. Most of us think of coconut water as a refreshing summer drink, but when prepared the right way, it can actually help seniors sleep through the night. The reason is its unique balance of electrolytes, especially potassium and magnesium. These minerals help calm nerve signals, relax muscle contractions, and reduce nighttime bladder spasms. That means fewer bathroom trips and less tossing and turning. There's research to back this up. A 2017 study in the Journal of Sleep Disorders Research found that older adults with low potassium levels had 28% more nighttime bathroom trips and significantly more fragmented sleep. When their mineral balance was restored, their sleep improved within just 1 week. But here's the key. Coconut water must be used properly. If you drink it cold or right before bed, it can actually have the opposite effect, chilling your stomach and filling your bladder too quickly. The trick is to dilute fresh coconut water with warm water, about 100 to 120 milliliters total, and sip it after dinner, at least an hour before bedtime. This way, your body absorbs the minerals slowly without overwhelming your bladder. You can even add a small slice of fresh ginger for warmth and to support digestion. Coconut water is especially helpful if you suffer from nighttime cramps, restless legs, or sudden urges to urinate despite drinking very little. Just a few nights of this warm, diluted coconut water can help smooth out your nervous system and restore calm to your bladder. One note of caution. If you have kidney issues or need to limit potassium, check with your doctor before trying this. Number 2. Golden milk with black pepper. Now let's talk about a beautiful golden drink that can settle both your body and mind. Golden milk with black pepper. Golden milk is made from turmeric, a spice with powerful anti-inflammatory and calming properties. Its active compound, curcumin, is one of the few natural substances that can regulate the HPA axis, the system that controls your stress response. By lowering excess cortisol, your main stress hormone, golden milk helps your brain and body finally shift into rest mode. But here's the catch. Curcumin is very hard for your body to absorb. That's where black pepper comes in. Black pepper contains piperine, which increases curcumin absorption by up to 7 to 8 times. Without it, you won't get the full sleep-promoting benefits. And the results are impressive. In a 2019 study published in Phytotherapy Research, adults who took curcumin nightly for 4 weeks reduced their cortisol levels by 23% and saw measurable improvements in both deep sleep and overall sleep quality. To make golden milk, mix a teaspoon of pure turmeric powder with a small pinch of black pepper into about 150 milliliters of warm milk. Almond milk, walnut milk, or oat milk all work beautifully. Drink it about 1 hour before bed. Don't make it too strong, and don't drink it on a completely empty stomach. Golden milk doesn't just help you sleep. It also soothes inflammation, reduces nighttime joint pain, and supports recovery while you rest. For seniors dealing with arthritis, sore muscles, or stress-induced insomnia, this one drink can be a real game changer. Number 1. Warm gelatin or diluted bone broth. Finally, let's look at the number 1 drink on our list. One that many people don't even realize is a natural sleep aid. Warm gelatin or diluted bone broth. We usually think of gelatin and bone broth as foods for joint support or skin health, but they also have a powerful effect on sleep. That's because they're rich in an amino acid called glycine. Glycine works in 3 ways. It slows your heart rate, helping you feel calm. It lowers your core body temperature slightly, which tells your brain it's time for sleep. It increases slow brain waves, the exact pattern your brain needs for deep, dreamless sleep. Unlike sleeping pills, which force sedation, glycine helps your body enter restful sleep naturally, without side effects. In a 2007 study published in Neuropsychopharmacology, just 3 grams of glycine before bed helped older adults sleep more deeply, wake up less often, and feel more alert the next morning. And here's the bonus. Glycine also boosts collagen production overnight. That means while you sleep, it helps your body repair tissues, restore muscles, and strengthen your joints. This makes gelatin and bone broth one of the few drinks that improve both sleep quality and morning energy. To prepare it, dissolve 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin powder into about 120 milliliters of warm water. Stir until fully dissolved and sip it slowly 30 to 45 minutes before bed. If you prefer bone broth, choose a low-sodium version, heat it gently until warm but not too thick, and drink it plain. This one change alone has helped many seniors go from restless, broken sleep to peaceful nights of uninterrupted rest. And because it supports joint and muscle health, you may also notice less stiffness and more energy in the mornings. Now you might be wondering, won't drinking anything at night just send me to the bathroom more often? That's a very reasonable concern, especially after 60. But the truth is, if you follow a few simple rules, you can enjoy these drinks at night and still sleep soundly without being disturbed. Let's go step by step. 1. Less is more. Small portions work best. The biggest mistake people make is drinking too much before bed. Your body doesn't need a large glass. In fact, just 120 to 150 milliliters, that's about half a cup, is enough to deliver the sleep-boosting nutrients without overfilling your bladder. Here's a simple comparison. 1 small cup of almond milk or chamomile tea can relax your body. But if you drink a full mug or 2, you'll almost guarantee a bathroom trip at 2 a.m. So remember, when it comes to bedtime drinks, less is more. 2. Timing is everything. Don't wait until you're already under the covers to start drinking. That's too late. Instead, aim to have your bedtime drink 60 to 90 minutes before sleep. Think of it as part of your evening routine. You sip your drink slowly, brush your teeth, use the bathroom one last time, and then head to bed with a calm mind and an empty bladder. This one timing shift alone can make the difference between waking up at 2 a.m. and sleeping peacefully until morning. 3. Choose drinks that nourish, not just hydrate. Plain water hydrates, but it doesn't calm your nervous system or provide nutrients your body needs at night. That's why the drinks we've discussed work better. They're rich in magnesium, glycine, tryptophan, or calming plant compounds. These nutrients don't just help you fall asleep. They help your body stay asleep by reducing nerve activity, easing muscle tension, and stabilizing your internal clock. That means you wake up less often and feel more rested in the morning. 4. Pay attention to temperature. It might sound simple, but temperature matters. Drinks that are warm, not hot or cold, work best for sleep. Cold drinks chill your stomach, slow digestion, and may even stimulate your bladder. Hot drinks can irritate the throat or make you sweat. Warm drinks, on the other hand, gently raise your core temperature just enough to signal your body it's time to rest without causing discomfort. So whether it's almond milk, chamomile tea, or golden milk, keep it pleasantly warm. 5. Sip slowly and calmly. Don't gulp your drink all at once. When you sip slowly, over 10 to 15 minutes, your body absorbs the liquid more evenly. This prevents your bladder from being shocked by a sudden rush of fluid. Here's a tip. While sipping, focus on slow, even breathing. This doesn't just improve absorption. It actually begins to calm your nervous system and prepare your mind for sleep. Think of it as a mini relaxation exercise built into your bedtime drink. 6. Train your bladder with routine. Your bladder has what doctors call a memory. If you use the bathroom at the same time every night before bed, over time your bladder will adjust and hold fluid longer during sleep. So try this. Finish your drink, brush your teeth, then use the bathroom, even if you don't feel like you need to. Do this consistently, and within a few weeks, many seniors notice they can sleep longer stretches without that 2 a.m. interruption. 7. Adjust timing based on the drink. Not all drinks should be taken at the same time. Some are thicker and hold water in your tissues better, while others are lighter and may trigger the bladder if taken too late. Thicker drinks like gelatin, golden milk, or almond milk can be enjoyed a little closer to bedtime, about an hour before sleep. Lighter drinks like chamomile tea or diluted coconut water should be finished earlier, ideally before 7 or 8 p.m., so they don't overload your bladder. Matching the timing to the drink can make a huge difference. 8. Avoid common mistakes. There are a few pitfalls that can undo your progress. Adding sugar or honey. Even natural sweeteners can spike your blood sugar and disrupt your sleep cycle. Drinking too cold. Cold drinks contract your bladder muscles and make you wake up sooner. Overdrinking. More liquid doesn't mean better sleep. It usually means more bathroom trips. Keeping these in mind will save you frustration and help you get the results you're looking for. 9. Test one drink at a time. This is one of the most important tips. Don't try all 5 drinks in the same week. Everyone's body reacts differently, and you want to know which one works best for you. So test just one drink per week. For example, try almond milk for 7 nights. Notice how you feel. Next week, test gelatin. Compare the results. Within a month, you'll know exactly which bedtime drink your body responds to. 10. Build it into a relaxing evening ritual. Finally, treat your bedtime drink as part of a calming routine, not just a quick sip. The act of warming the milk, steeping the tea, or gently stirring in gelatin can become a signal to your brain. It's time to unwind. This ritual is just as important as the nutrients in the drink. It slows you down, lowers stress, and helps you shift out of daytime mode into sleep mode. If you only remember one thing from today, let it be this. After 60, your sleep isn't broken. It just needs the right support. So many seniors think restless nights are simply part of aging. But the truth is, your body is still capable of deep, healing sleep. What's changed isn't your ability to sleep, but the way your body processes hydration, hormones, and nutrients at night. Once you adjust for those changes, with the right bedtime drinks and a smarter evening routine, your nights can transform. Here's what most people miss. You don't need a huge overhaul to see results. You don't have to stop drinking fluids completely. You don't have to rely on sleeping pills, and you don't have to accept waking up at 2 a.m. as normal. For many seniors, just one small change, one smarter drink, can restore the kind of rest they thought was gone forever. Think about it. A warm cup of almond milk calming your nerves, chamomile tea quieting your racing thoughts, golden milk lowering your stress hormones, bone broth rebuilding your muscles while you sleep. These aren't just drinks, they're gentle signals to your body saying, it's time to rest. You're safe. You can let go now. And here's the empowering part. This isn't something you'll need weeks or months to notice. For some seniors, the difference shows up in a single night. For others, it's a gradual improvement over a week. Either way, the moment you wake up after a night of uninterrupted rest, feeling lighter in your legs, clearer in your mind, and more energized for the day, you'll know your body hasn't forgotten how to sleep deeply. It just needed the right nudge. So tonight, give your body that chance. Try one of these drinks, sip it slowly, and let your evening routine become the signal your body's been waiting for. Now, here's where you'll want to go next. On your screen, you'll see 2 videos on senior health. Choose the one that speaks to you most right now, and I'll meet you there with the next step to protecting your health, your strength, and your independence.